Pleasant morning, children. How are you all? Hope you are doing great. A quick recap on the things which we have learnt in our previous class. So, what we learnt? Yes, change in the states of matter. So, when there is a change in the temperature, there will be a change in three states of matter: solid, liquid and gas. So we have seen four changes that takes place: melting, evaporation, freezing and condensation. Melting, change of solid into liquid on heating. Example, ice cream. Evaporation, change of liquid into gas. Example, the steam from a boiling water. Freezing, change of liquid into solid on cooling. Example, water turns into an ice cube. Condensation, change of gas into liquid on cooling. Example, dewdrops. Right. Getting back to today's class, what we are going to learn? Yes, today we are going to learn about fuels. What is mean by fuels? Let's see what it is. Listen carefully, okay? What fuels are otherwise called as fossil fuels. What does it mean? Fossil fuels are nothing but the dead plants and animals gets buried underground the earth. There are three main types of fossil fuels. They are coal, oil and natural gas. Okay, so if you want fossil fuels, how will you get it? You have to dig it up from the underground. Okay, and let's see the uses. Before that, look at the picture on the screen. Among these pictures, find out the fossil fuels. 5 seconds to find it out. Yes, very good. You have found out the answer rightly. Okay, so what is mean by fuels? The substance which gives out heat when it is burning. Okay, look at the pictures on the screen. A paper, wood and dried leaves. Will it catch fire? Yes? No? Yes. It will catch up fire when we burn them. Okay, so some substance will produce more heat on burning. Some will release less amount of energy. See, take LPG cylinder. When you use it for cooking, is it producing high amount of energy or less amount of energy? High amount of energy is released from the LPG cylinder. Okay, take a candle. Candle is also burning, but does it releasing high amount of energy? No. Okay, can you use candle for cooking purposes? No, right? The substances which will burn on heating, and if it produces high amount of energy, you will use it like a fuel. Okay, fuels are exists in three state. Already we have seen there are three states of matter, right? So fuels are we are getting fuels in the form of solid fuel, liquid fuel and gaseous fuel. The first type is solid fuels. Why it is called as solid fuels? It will be in rigid shape, It will have fixed volume and shape. Okay, examples of solid fuels are paper, firewood, charcoal, coal, cow dung, and dried leaves. Okay, so these things will catch up fire easily. So these are the examples of solid fuel. The second one is liquid fuel. So what are some examples of liquid fuel? Kerosene, petrol, diesel, and vegetable oil. So this will also burn on heating. This will produce high amount of heat energy, high amount of energy. The third one is gaseous fuel, LPG cylinder and gobar gas. We all know LPG cylinder because we use it daily for cooking. But what about gobar gas? Usually they will dry up the cow dung cakes for some days and they will store it up in tanks or underground, and they will connect using a pipe from the tank to the kitchen, and then they will use it as a LPG cylinder. But LPG cylinder cost high. But what about gobar gas? Cheap, very cheap and easier way to use it. Okay, so they are using the cow dung. They will dry it up first, and they will store it up in the huge tank, and then they will connect it from the tank to the kitchen through a pipe, and then they will use it. Okay, it's a very easy method to use. Okay, and it is costless, right? Okay, where does these solid fuels are used? Who are using that? In most villages, in rural areas, they will use cow dung cakes or wood, a log of woods, okay, or charcoals to cook their food. Okay, in most villages and rural areas, they are using these solid fuels. What about liquid fuels? Where it is used? It is used in petrol bunks, right? To move the vehicles from one place to another place. So in most of the vehicles, they are using petrol and diesel to run up the vehicles, right? And we also use kerosene stove, right? So when our LPG cylinder goes off, we will use kerosene stove, right? So that's an example for liquid fuel. And we to light up our clay lamps, we will use vegetable oil. No, that is also another example for liquid fuel. And the last one, gaseous fuel. Where do we use LPG cylinder? Yes, in most of our houses, right? We use it for cooking purposes. Yes, so that's about it. Okay, so we have seen about three things: coal, solid fuel, liquid fuel, and gaseous fuel. Are we using only fuels for cooking and for other purposes? Yes, no. We are also using electrical energy for cooking. Do you know what it is? Yes, we also use induction stove and oven for cooking. Suppose in your home the LPG cylinder is empty and you also used up all your kerosene, so you can't use kerosene stoves. What is the other option? You can use induction stove. Okay, so if you have if you have power supply, electricity, you can easily use induction stove and oven. So a quick recap on the things which we have learned today. We have learned about fuels, three types of fuels: solid fuel, liquid fuel, and gaseous fuel. Okay, and what is mean by fuel? The substances which produce more heat on burning, while burning. Don't forget to do the Kahoot. I'm sending you the Kahoot link along with this video. Please do the Kahoot by entering your admission number followed by your name. Okay? Thank you, children. Hope you have understood today's class. Take care and stay safe. I will be praying for you. Thank you, children. See you in the next class. Bye bye.